All right, dude here. Well, the week 12 weigh-in. It's like the scale just reached up, went bam, bam, boom, 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 and just beat the crap out of me. So we're going to insert it right here, but you can see over last week, here's what's weird. I'm up 5 pounds, but I know it's water weight. It's from the weekend. It's from a couple things that I ate that were not on plan or anything like that. So I'm not totally worried about it, but it is 5 pounds nonetheless. So it feels like I just got a butt whooping. Anyway, let's talk about it. So in addition to the scale, I'm going to cook dinner. It's too windy to go on a walk outside, so you know, what else is there to do? So here's what I'm going to do tonight. I'm going to make a little thing that I used to make all the time. I call it keto crack. It's got a lot of vegetables. It's got ground beef, cabbage, broccoli slaw, and basically it makes a good, well-rounded ketogenic dinner. I'm going to put some butter in there for some fat. So we're going to cook that, and maybe while I'm doing that, I'll be able to share a few thoughts. But my initial thought is, last week was actually good. What you don't see on that scale is I did dip down below 230. I got to 229.1. And then I kind of had my anniversary. We went out and got sushi. And then I, whatever. Saturday night, I macked a bag of Doritos. I mean, I had a couple things that were basically not pretty and not on plan. So, and I know most of you get that. Most of you in the comments are like, hey, it's no big deal. It's one-off thing, or it's one snack, or you made a mistake one time. It's not a big deal. Some of you just don't get it. And some of you are like, well, I eat perfectly and I control all my cravings and I don't understand that. So if that's you, hey man, good for you. That's great. That's wonderful that you don't suffer from that. You probably suffer from some other kind of mental illness or problems in your life. But some of us struggle with cravings and food, and that's why we got fat in the first place. So we're constantly learning how to master those cravings. We're learning how to modify our behavior, and we're doing good. I mean, overall, I'm still down 30 pounds. This little fluctuation is going to come right off. You watch. I did really good today. I'm going to have this dinner after a 20-hour intermittent fast, and then we're going to. I weigh in every day, so I know where I'm at. You don't always know because I only weigh in here once a week. But I'm guessing tomorrow is already going to be a step in the right direction. And then we're going to smash that 230, and then we'll be right back into progress and never seeing 230 again. So here we go. Let's cook some keto crack. Okay, starting off our keto crack. I'm going to mix it up tonight. I'm doing a pound of ground beef, and I'm doing a pound of pork sausage. We're going to brown those in that there pan right there. All right, we've got that ground beef and that pork going. I threw a little bit of a chopped onion, garlic, salt, onion powder, salt and pepper. And we're going to add some butter in here and get this side going. All right, we got that butter starting to melt. First thing we're going to add is some chopped green onions, some chopped celery, and some mushrooms. Later on, I'm going to add in this can of diced tomato with habaneros. Now, tomatoes really aren't that great for keto. They do have some carbs in there, but I'm going to make a big batch of this stuff. So the amount of tomato that I'm going to actually get in a serving or even a nice big bowl of this is not going to be much. So I'm not really worried about those tomato carbs. As far as the rest of these carbs, most of those carbs are vegetables. So I've got the protein in the hamburger and the pork, and then I've got vegetable carbs. There's no simple carbs. There's no sugars in what I'm doing tonight. So this should be a good, and I'm going to top it off with Parmesan cheese, get a little more healthy fat in there. So that should make a good keto macro meal. We've got these veggies starting. We're just kind of cook that down, wait till it gets a little bit soft. And then I'm going to be adding a whole pack of this broccoli slaw. And once that kind of gets a little bit tender, I'm going to throw in this tricolor coleslaw. Original recipe called for what do you call that stuff? Like Napa cabbage. But I didn't feel like coming home and washing it and cutting it up. So I just bought a bag of coleslaw cabbage. And it's going to do the trick. So, yeah, we'll go to that point. In goes the broccoli slaw. Just going to stir that up. And we're going to let that kind of cook down a little bit. I'm gonna add that cabbage last because I know it's gonna, get soft quick. All right, that's starting to cook down a little bit. I'm gonna put a few red pepper flakes in there, and that plus these habanero tomatoes are gonna give it, kick it up. I'm gonna just throw that cabbage in right now. All right, now that that's cooking, I'm gonna add in some premium soy sauce and give that a stir. We're just gonna basically cook that till it's to my desired softness. And then we're gonna mix it all together. Easy peasy. So I added those tomatoes to the meat mixture, shook it all up. I put in the, sorry for my sink. I'm draining the cabbage broccoli slaw just because I don't want all the extra juices in there. This is gonna be leftovers, so I don't want like the leftovers to be all mushy and yuck. So I'm gonna let that just kind of drain for a second here. Then I'm gonna mix it all together, and then I'm gonna top it with about 5 ounces of Parmesan cheese. Mix it all together and eat it. All right, there it is. I dumped the cabbage slaw mix in there, put the cheese on top. I'm gonna put the lid on. I'm just gonna mix it all up really good, and then I can serve it up. All right, I got my bowl here. Got my mixed up mixture. Gonna hit that with just a teeny bit of soy since I drained all that off. And we called this Keto Crack because you are about to be addicted. It's freaking good. It's freaking real good. All right. That was weigh-in Monday. Up a little bit, but we're going to be right back down. So I'm not stressed over it. I'm not depressed about it. I'm not worried about it. You'll see. I guess by Wednesday, that'll be off and we'll probably be below 230 again. So the key is that we jumped right back on it. And tonight I'm going to go for a 2-mile walk, and I'll post that accountability short later on. But anyway, appreciate all the kind words, appreciate the comments, and yeah, it's check-in day, so go ahead and check in the comments below. Where you at? Did you lose? Did you gain? What's your plan this week? What are you doing for diet? What are you doing for exercise? Where are you watching from? Are you around the world? Are you in the States? Where are you checking in from? I appreciate you guys being here. We will see you tomorrow. We're doing it every single day. Dude, out.